Peace and greetings, Sat Nam. To begin, make sure that you're sitting in a chair with the spine and the head erect and the knees at a 90-degree angle, or you're sitting in auspicious pose or easy pose like this on a stack of blankets, maybe 2 or 3 high for yourself, so that as long as your knees are higher than your hips, to keep the spine straight. We have 4 exercises focused on the heart chakra, also known as Anahata. To begin, let's put our hands in prayer position and gather energy at the heart center through the breath, deepening the breath through the nose, pressing with gentle vigor and bringing the breath down to the diaphragm, nose breathing, collecting energy at the heart center, deepening the breath. The breath is quiet, the breath is deep and rhythmic, making that connection between the love of God and the love of self that is deep within, making a commitment to rediscover that love of self. Begin with Adi Mantra. Adi Mantra calls on the higher self. It is Om Namu Guru Dev Namu. Sung like this. Take a deep inhale and let's do 3. Be sure to speak from the navel and bring the energy from the navel into the mantra. Om Namu Guru Dev Namu. Om Namu Guru Dev Namu. Om Namu Guru Dev Namu. Bowing the head in thanks and gratitude. We're going to begin our first meditation. Our left hand is going to go over the heart center. Our right hand is going to go in Gyan Mudra, which looks like this with the 3 fingers up in the air. And we're going to breathe in a 7-1-7 count. That means we're going to inhale for 7 seconds, hold the breath for 1 second, and then exhale for 7 seconds. Repeat that process for about 3 to 5 minutes, okay? At the very end, we're going to make some deep inhales and deep exhales and sort of exaggerate them. At the whole time, we're focusing on the third eye and we're bringing energy into our heart center. This is done without a mantra and it is done with feeling and fidelity. Go ahead and begin to inhale and breathe in 7 seconds, slowly down to the diaphragm, and then pause for that 1 second before you exhale for 7 seconds, for about 3 minutes. Now, near the end, we're going to inhale and exhale deeply through the nose like this. 7 breaths is plenty. Go ahead and bring the hands to heart center. Take a nice breath and bow in gratitude. Give thanks as you wish. Our next meditation is multidimensional. It works the immune system, the thymus gland, all the emotions associated with the heart. First thing you're going to do is a breath of fire while holding the right nostril closed. Breath of fire is pushing in on the exhale from the navel and then letting the inhale naturally follow. So it sounds and looks like this. You're keeping the breath down in the belly, up. That sound from here is like the sound of a match, striking a match. You're going to do this while holding the nose closed. With the other hand, you're going to make this called Surya Mudra or Sun Mudra with the 3 fingers, with the 3rd finger touching the thumb, keeping the fingers pointing in the air. We're going to do this for 3 minutes, and then after that, we're going to clasp the hands together right at the thymus gland, and we're going to inhale and then pull them apart while we hold our breath. Pull them apart as much as we can without breaking, and then exhale to relieve ourselves, and then we're going to do that 2 more times as well, okay? This symbolizes the strength of the heart, keeping the emotions in balance. And let's begin with breath of fire and Surya Mudra for 3 minutes. Focusing on the third eye with the eyes closed. And begin. After 3 minutes, inhale. Try to pull the hands apart. Hold the breath. Exhale when you have to release. Through the nose. Try it again. Inhale. Exhale when you have to release. And one final time. Inhale. Pull those hands. And release. Hands at heart center. The next exercise will be similar, only ideally you'd like to go on your knees for this one in Vajrasana or rock pose. So you're going to take your blankets. You can put your kneel on your blankets if you'd like. If your knees are not in shape to do this, it's okay if you're in chair or in easy pose. But you're going to bring the hands to the heart center this time, around where the heart is, putting the right hand on the outside, clenching the fingers, the 4 fingers like this. And just like the last Kriya, we're going to inhale and then hold the breath, pulling the hands apart 3 different times. Go ahead and begin your inhale with your eyes closed. Focus on the third eye. Pull apart. Exhale when you have to release. Once again, inhale. Exhale when you have to release. One final time, inhale. And release. Giving thanks. This last meditation is a 5-1-5 exercise. So we're inhaling for 5 seconds, holding the breath for 5, and then exhaling for 5. The mudra is we are corresponding our fingers together like this so that our thumb is facing our body. And we're keeping the fingers, 5 of them, all at heart center like this. We're going to do this meditation for 11 minutes. If you are able, focus your gaze on the tip of your nose, the end of the tip of your nose. Let the eyes close for the most part and just gaze out here as if you had a beak. But try your best and keep your gaze on this point out here as it converges into one place. Bring the hands to heart center with the thumbs pointing at the heart. In your 5-5-5. At the very end, we will hold the breath for 10 seconds. Go ahead and inhale slowly. To create that beak effect, sometimes it's better if we pucker the lips to extend the energy out from the mouth. And just breathe and relax. Find the rhythm of the 5-5-5. Allow the energy to collect in the heart and allow it to flow through the hands. If you must, you can close the eyes and focus on the third eye after a while. But do your best to focus on the beak and the point of oneness at the end of the nose. As we finish after 11 minutes, we inhale. Hold the breath for 10 seconds. And exhale, giving thanks as you wish. The best way to close this out is with a simple meditation. Make sure that your make sure that your middle finger is touching and the palms are facing up for this one, leaving them on the lap gently. The spine is straight, the eyes are closed, and the breath deepens to the diaphragm. Soften the face, soften the forehead. Notice the breath. Notice the coolness of the air as the air enters the nostrils, and the warmth of the air as it exits. The belly expanding slightly on the inhale and contracting slightly on the exhale. Acknowledge the senses, acknowledge the thoughts, but become the breath. And realize that the senses and the thoughts are not you. I'd like you to mentally make the sounds so hum to yourself. So hum. And on the inhale, you're going to picture the soul coming in to the navel. And then on the exhale, you're going to picture the hum, bringing that energy up to the chest, the heart, and the third eye. So picture the energy swirling into the navel as so on the inhale, and then bringing it up to the chest and spreading on the exhale. Do this meditation for 11 minutes to close, and always give thanks and gratitude at the end of your practice. Ashe, and be well.